everybody, I'm Tommy. This is Almost Zen TV, and welcome to vlog number 1. This is my life, and it's ending one YouTube video at a time. It's Saturday, September 7th, 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Let's do it. Organic celery juice, expired. I bought it, it was like a day away, I didn't realize it. Now it's like a week expired. So because I'm neurotic, I had to email the lady and said am I gonna die from this, you know? I didn't say it in so many words, but she's like, you know what? Yeah, it's good if you drink it from that point, but I would really recommend if you drank it right away. And I'm like, what? You can't do that. You can't, hey, yeah, you can wait a week, but I really wouldn't do that. So anyway, here we go. So if this is my life and it's ending one YouTube video at a time, that might actually be this video. Let's drink it. Well, I'm still here, so that drink didn't kill me, but I think it takes 36 hours anyway for it to infiltrate the body and the mind. I think it's just that celery juice probably tastes terrible the first day you buy it fresh, but I don't know. I like kale drinks, so it's odd. Anyway, we'll find out soon enough, but it gets me thinking about the subtitle of the channel and this vlog. This is my life and it's ending one YouTube video at a time. How close we are to death. We don't know what's gonna cause it. We don't know when it's gonna happen. Alive one second, gone the next. So we're really living. This could be the last YouTube video you watch. It could be the last YouTube video I make. And say it was the last video I made and the last video you saw. We don't ever look at it and think, hey, this is gonna be the last thing I do. And we kind of go through life kind of, I don't know, thinking we're just gonna live forever. But say we knew that we had one day left to live, 24 hours. I mean, what would change? People would be like, oh, one of the things people do is they're like, oh, I would just get with this girl or get with that guy or get with that guy and that girl, you know, it's the last thing to do. But it's like, you knew that was gonna be the end of it, and then you sprung into action. But all of us at one point will live our last 24 hours. We just don't know it. What changes just because we know it? Officially, if we knew it's 24 hours away, then we change. I mean, we know that's coming, and eventually we are going to be correct that will be the final 24 hours, but we're still not springing into action and having that three-way. Interesting. Why do we do it, guys? Just a little thought on my morning walk. But really, live, man. Live. Just live. Man, just live. I was just thinking about the celery drink. I wonder how much of it is me knowing that it's expired and thinking it tastes terrible, as opposed to the opposite, which is whatever. But I don't know, our mind does pretty tricky things to us. I think I'll be fine. Finished it. Look at that. I mean, it's only 6 days expired. How bad can it be? I'll let you know in a little bit. All right, guys. Well, it's a little later. I finished that drink and I'm here on the toilet. I don't get your minds out of the gutter, okay? The drink was fine. I feel okay. It's just that I do my best thinking in here, okay? People are disgusting. But, yeah, I was thinking about that with the drink. We also make a big deal out of things beforehand. There's nothing really to them. I think Mark Twain said, and I used this quote in an older video, I've had a lot of bad things in my life or worries, and some of them actually happened. Something like that. You look up the quote. I'm not, oh, am I, friggin', dictionary or whatever. Rodman's Book of Quotes. But anyway, yeah, the quote was pretty good, and with that, I get myself all riled up about something like it wasn't even a big deal. Now, was I really, really riled up? Yeah, I mean, it was slightly like annoying because it's like I get weird like that. It's something that didn't happen till later. Like I never used to care about that stuff. I'd be eating cans that were completely dented like you've never seen before. Crazy. Now everything a little past something and I'm like, is this good? Did I clean this pan enough? Very strange how that happens. Usually you get older, you don't give a rat's butt, but I'm going in reverse. I'm like the Benjamin Button of like, worry. The Benjamin Button of hypochondria. That's me. But anyway, so yeah, I thought about that. Just another thought. By the way, this is a great place to think, because no one else is usually in there with you. Well, I hope usually no one's in there with you, but it's a great place to sit and think. No one bothers you. Try it sometime. Let me know some of your great thoughts sitting on the throne. Rustico, new place that just opened up, and I wanted to talk about that little title card I just put up for a second. So, do death row inmates savor and enjoy the last meal? I like to think that they do. I mean, they know it's their last meal. I wonder why people rush through their food. One, they're hungry probably, and it's tasty and they want to get through it. But if it was their last meal, would they eat like that? And it technically could be your last meal. It could be your 900th last meal. But what's the difference between them knowing it and us not knowing it? But it still could be. It's just that somebody said, this is it, your final meal. Then you're going to the electric chair. Interesting, huh? Like if it was the final meal and we knew it, would we eat it differently? Would we enjoy it more? Would we take our time with it and say, wow, I really taste the basil before, or wow, you can really taste the kale, or man, this chicken is so chewy. Well, why don't we do it now? Because it could be our last meal. Why do we act like it's not? I don't know, some food for thought. Let me eat. We'll talk more later. So I'm taking my time here eating. You can see here. I mean, a couple benefits of taking your time to eat. Digestion, way better digestion when you're not wolfing it down. One, it relaxes you. I mean, if you're eating slow, you're relaxed, You'll get even more relaxed. 3 is you'll be able to taste the food. All the things when you're rushing, it goes right past the taste buds in the throat, right down the gullet, over, and then the next bite's already being processed. And then everything's like stopped up, like rush hour traffic, and that's not enjoyable. So those 3 things, that should be enough, but the other one is appreciating. You can eat, even if you're poor and you're on the street. A homeless guy savoring that thing. Where we eat like kings, people are throwing things out in garbage cans, eating a couple, oh, I don't like that, they're not finishing it. They assume that, I don't even know, it's like, that's one thing I don't like, watching people eat and toss stuff out or disrespect the food, for lack of a better term. When I grew up, my mom would not let us waste anything. So we would not like the bottom of the cereal because it was all crumbly. So she'd be like, well, you're not opening any more cereal until that's gone. We wouldn't eat cookies in the cookie jar that were crumbled at the bottom. So she says, well, no more cookies are going in there. So we ended up having to do it. So we appreciated even the crumbled ones. We still ate it super fast, but we appreciated that, hey. But, so just slow down, enjoy it. If you're eating, watching this, slow down. Another thing I like to do while I'm eating is, if I'm eating alone, I like to put on like food, either Action Bronson, F That's Delicious, or One Bite Pizza reviews if I'm having pizza. I also like everything to match up. If I'm having chicken, I'll watch something from Munchies where they're having chicken or anything. I have so many food things on a playlist that I always have one ready to go. And that kind of like adds to the ambiance of eating. It's kind of fun. So anyway, eat like a death row inmate, assuming they eat very slow and savor it. Take an hour if you have to. Take a bite of food, put the plate down, put the fork down. You know, have a little conversation in between. Why do you think when people go out to eat, they're there forever? Everyone's talking, they're slow, no one's wolfing it down, at least in my experience. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the meal. Panini Rustico chicken wrap, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Started at 6 o'clock. Took me 24 minutes. Well, went to 25, but 24 minutes, not bad. I would have liked it about 44 minutes, 44 to 47 minutes. Better luck next time, Tommy boy. Better luck next time.
Fabricate living quarters in the jungle, you know. So I know my place, and we linked up with the host of the show, which is Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, it's a Saturday YouTube kind of night. You know, you get to this age, Tuesday, Saturday, what's the difference? They're all the same. So I'm just chilling out and enjoying YouTube. How many nights left in life do I have to sit and enjoy a little YouTube comfortable in the bed? Could be the last one. So I'm going to enjoy it. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and I gotta hit the sack. Yeah, I know. It's early, but I get up at 6 a.m. Plus, I'm 89 years old. What do you expect? Though I can't wait for the winter because it gets dark at 5. Then I get 5 hours of all party time at night and do all those nightly things that people do back when I was in my teens and 20s and 30s, blah, 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 blah. So, all right. See you in the morning. It's Sunday, September 8th, 7 a.m. I got up late today. I always feel off when I get up later than I usually do. I usually get up at 6. So I might be a little cranky today. All right. About to go take a walk. Take this phone with me everywhere I go. Yeah, I don't use a case for this. I just hold it like that, naked, man. How cool am I, huh? I don't use a case, man. Wind is a-blowing today here. Taking a walk to Dollar Tree. Got some business to handle in the bowls and home goods department. Gotta get me a bowl to eat my food in. All right, today, so I had that quote put up about when you get up in the morning or when you wake up, don't say I gotta get up, say I get to wake up. What a joy, man. Like the whole topic of this is my life and it's ending one YouTube video at a time. Every little wake up, every little dinner, every little step could be the last ones. Enjoy it, people. All right, I'm off the tree. Always is suspicious when you're in here and you see one guy that you want way in the back, man. You wonder, why did they leave this guy behind? I like these. But why did they leave him behind? So you gotta check dates, you gotta check for random gashes, you know, rat infestation, all that stuff. I think I'm getting them regardless, last one. Yeah, these mint chocolate chips, man. They made the cut, but because everything's like sticky and stuck together, man. Finding one that ain't all messed up. They're all like sticking. I'm getting it, I don't care. Dollar Tree in the books. Cilantro lime rice. Avocado chips. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. Yeah, baby. I don't know. Sometimes the Dollar Tree's a little jacked up and they don't have anything out. Today was one of those days. This one I go to here usually has rare things you'll find. But anyway, off to the next. Yeah, you're probably wondering what I'm doing with all these texturing little vignette video clips in between of scenery. Well, funny you should ask, because they're there for texturing to create a little zen vibe, a little calming atmosphere in between. Because that's the whole point of these vlogs anyway, is for, you know, the zen-minded people. So that's what those are there for, if you were wondering. I know at least two of you probably are wondering. I did get chicken chili in a can, which is like, I think 11,000 sodium and 399 calories in each bite. But it's about that whole theme of this, which, you know, I could be dead in a little bit. Now, that might be helping me die in a little bit eating that, but I don't think so. And I very rarely do this. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. He gave us food to eat. I'm going to eat it, even if it makes me feel like my body is all electric. But anyway, I did get that, and I was thinking, hey man, enjoy it. Would a death row inmate say, for my last meal, I want Dollar Tree brand chicken chili with beans? Or would he get, you know, I don't know, escargot and a huge cereal bowl? Anyway, so I'm gonna enjoy it. I could split it into two, which is the humane thing to do, but no, I'll eat the whole thing. All right, guys. I started thinking, as I'm doing this channel this new way, and why I gravitated away from just specifically only doing the long walks on their own. And like I said, they're gonna be still done, but they're gonna be implemented inside these, and I'll let you know, in the description, all that stuff, if there's a walk. Because before I would think, oh, I gotta walk, I gotta come up with something to say, I'm gonna do this walk. Ended up being a lot of the same scenery, but I'm like, oh, I gotta do it. Now I gotta come up with something to say. Now, I just carry the phone around with me in this new vlog format, and I go, oh, I got something to say. Now I pull it out. Now, not, oh, I gotta say something. Because I can just leave it in my pocket, oh, I got something to say, pull it out, talk for 10 seconds or 10 minutes, and then boom, there's a clip of the video. See how we do it, Larry? New store alert over here. Can I zoom in without completely botching this video? Yeah, new store alert, baby. Beyond RX. looks good. We're gonna go check. They're closed, but I think I found my new sunglasses. I'm coming in here to get those later today. All right, so like $3 shades, tinted with that like, I don't know, that tangerine green or tangerine orange look. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and get those, and you'll be seeing them in this video. You're gonna get the grand debut of them. I'm gonna look like a cool old lady in Boca Raton. Another thing, today is very fall-like. Super autumnal vibes. Autumnal vibes. And I like that. Though it is gonna get hot again later in the week. So I'm just enjoying this right now. And when the heat comes back on Tuesday and it's in the high 80s, I'm gonna enjoy that as well. So you should enjoy all of it, baby. 'Cause this is our life, and it's ending one step at a time. Alright, I'm back. Just wanted to talk about those little videos I put up in between of like just scenery for like a couple seconds. That's for texture, baby. That's for a little ambiance, okay? We don't need to jump from one clip to the next all the time. We don't gotta go. We can slow. I do that for you, baby, don't forget it. I'm on my way back to get those shades. Fingers crossed some hip cat didn't go and buy them the second they opened. Hey, there could have been someone just like me that's like, oh, when they open, I'm gonna come back and get those. I can't be the only one with style. We'll find out shortly, guys. Stay tuned. Start thinking about shades too, and how much they're actually doing. Like I'll get shades from, you know, like a dollar store. Well, I've done that. I haven't done it in a while. And you just know they're not doing anything. They'll be like, oh, you know, UVV protection. They put an extra V and try to throw you off like, honey, it's got the UVVV on there. And, you know, it's fake. It's just plastic. But even the better ones, how great are they? The ones I'm wearing right now, Oakley Lowlights. I'm a fancy boy. These work. They're good for early and like dusk. I asked the guy, can I wear them in the middle of the day? He said, absolutely not, unless you want to go blind. He didn't say it exactly that way, but enough of it to make me feel that's what he said. Anyway, I mean, these are the shades I speak of. They're cool, they got a nice tint, which you can't really see in the direct light. That store, we're coming for you, coming for those shades. But these are the ones, they work great, you know? They do the job and I wear them in the middle of the day. And I'm old enough where I don't care if the eyes go from sunglasses, who cares? I won that one. Well, bag's in the way. One more time. I won that one. Whoever was looking was too slow, baby. I got him. Let's try him on. What do you think? Be honest. You know, I might wear them with the tags. Start a new trend. You ever see the people? They wear the baseball hats and they leave all the stickers on them. I'm going a step further. I got tags and what the hell's wrong with me? Tags and stickers, baby. Let's get a little sunlight view. I don't feel like they're doing a damn thing, but I'm gonna look cool going blind. Yeah, baby. We're starting a new trend, man. What's up? The moral of the story here, kids, is when you see something you want, you got to go get it. Life is short, baby. Grab the shades, wear them, tags and all, baby. I'm feeling good today. Boy, it's really fall-like, man. Yeah. All right. See you at the house. Montage coming up now.
feelings out, stop playing dumb. Cause you know I am the fire, I gotta feel.
Today's dinner, or I should say tonight's dinner, chicken-based chili with beans, and then we got Target brand cucumber mint sparkling water. Boy, do I love that combo. You guys jealous? Well, you can get it. Dollar Tree and Target. That's how I did it. I'm not getting that. I like to, like, once a week have something kind of fun, but I can't get this. Like I said earlier, the salt's through the roof, but it's fun in your brain before you get it. It's really fun the first few bites, and then a couple bites in, I'm like, I feel like my body's going in a state of shock. But if I eat it slow and take like maybe 3 to 4 hours to eat it, maybe it won't infiltrate my system in such a bad way. But I usually do this once a week. You gotta live a little, right? There it is, demolished. I don't feel too great after that. Here's the thing though, it's their fault. The labels say the serving size is like a third of what that can is. No one's eating a third of this can. I eat this whole can, I'm ready for 2 more. Then the salt would be unreal. But it's like, oh, it's the 300 sodium a serve or whatever. It's just not. No human being eats that little. A toddler would want the whole can of this stuff. Let's be real. Anyway, the key here is to enjoy food. Life is short. Just enjoy it. And that's what I did. Now I don't enjoy it now after, but during it I did. And that's the whole point. So guys, that's the thing with those foods. Like, that you know are bad. Like, I was this close also to getting Mike and Ike's sour Halloween blend. I don't care what the blend was or anything. I just like, you know, you get that bloodlust for the sugar. I'm good, and I don't really eat a lot of that stuff. But when I do get it, the bag is done. The box is done. There's got to be moderation. Now, in the big scale of things, I don't have a lot of it, so it's not a big deal, but it's still bad eating it all at once, because it's hard, man, which is why I shouldn't get it. And also, you don't go to Dollar Tree hungry, which I didn't, so I did pretty good at not getting stuff. But yeah, you gotta slow down and enjoy it. That's the recipe for life, too. So many people running around, fast, furious, complaining that when the end of the ride is here for them. Well, it's like you kind of sped it up. That's why I also like places, well, I do like the turning of the seasons. I've lived in the Northeast my whole life for the most part, you know, outside of some jaunts in Florida, California, and Chicago. But in places like Florida or California, it's an endless summer, so everything takes longer, it feels like, because it just keeps going the same way. With seasons, they come and go, boom, and you can compartmentalize them, or in months. So it's like, oh man, that went so fast. Boy, fall was here and came and went. Spring was just zipped by. But that doesn't happen in California, because it's like, it's just basically the one season. So it feels longer, endless summer, that vibe. So that's attractive. The endless summer idea is like on the attractive scale, that's a 9.5 out of 10. No humidity, 9.75. Anyway, slow down and enjoy your food, people. Everybody, good evening. Night has fallen here in Queens, and I wanted to wrap up the weekend vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Getting my feet wet. I'm trying to find a flow here, and it's going to take a little bit. I do want to make sure that the content is just like the content before, but in vlog form. And I've said this earlier, but don't worry, the walks are going to be there, interspersed in with the vlogs. And then the next one, there's going to be an actual walk in there. So yeah, they're going to be there. But I'm also want to finish all the vlogs this way with a little nightly recap. Again, this is going to take time as I get into the flow, and they have a little more flavor to them. The setting will be the same each time. I'm going to do a snack each night with the nightly talk. Tonight I'm just finishing up the cucumber lime Target sparkling. But yeah, it was fun. I like this new approach because it's giving you a glimpse into me. And it's more fun for me, I think, because I carry the phone around and I could just make a clip of anything related to these topics that I like to talk about, the good life and, yoga, meditation, spirituality, eating, diet, and the spirit, mind, everything. Simplicity, minimalism, all stuff that I like that, Zen, all of it. Samurai wisdom. But yeah, that's going to be a topic. Not a topic, but that's going to be a focus for me to make sure in the vlogs, the only time I flip it on is to at least tackle one of those things. Now, a lot of times, like eating the dinner before I can always talk about something related to the good life, because eating is part of the good life. People having, a dinner with friends, a dinner party, a picnic, anything. Food is definitely part of the good life, so that's going to be a big part of the channel as well. So, this is where I just wanted to kind of rant and go on about how I feel about what this vlog is going to be like and how much I enjoyed it. And I did enjoy it. Like I said, being able to just carry this little iPhone 12 mini in my pocket, pull it out at the drop of a hat and start talking or showing you something. It's way more fun to me. And like I said, it's a little ragged right now, but it's going to take more of a shape of talking about those things that I've come to be known for talking about. And I think I did that, kind of looking at everything as like, life is short, or we don't know when we're gone, so make this moment impactful and important and appreciate it. And that really colors everything I'm going to talk about. Like, appreciate the food when you have it and take your time. Appreciate the YouTube video you're watching. It could be the last one. Appreciate the cucumber lime water. It could be the last one I drink. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing these. The walks will be interspersed in there. And the format will basically be this. I start off with the title card at the beginning, so you kind of know what the deal is with the topic of and then anything goes. But I want to finish with the nightly talk, which I'll come up with a little name for that. The nightly recap, Zen cap. I think that's a good one, the nightly Zen cap. And we just talk about stuff for a little bit with a little drink or a snack. I'd like to do it with the dinner too, or the lunch or the breakfast. Maybe sit and talk long form about a topic while doing that. Anytime something comes up, I do write it down in a little notebook, pocket notebook, so I can get back to these, because some things I want to talk about, but I don't want to force the conversation. I want to wait till I have other things around that, so it can be a theme that can be talked about in the videos. So with that being said, I want to wrap this one up because this is the first one, and Just want to get it out there. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So wherever you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. And again, bear with it. It's going to take shape. It's going to get better. I'm going to really, you know, kind of tackle these topics in an everyman way with my humor and my personality in there. And you're going to see a glimpse into me struggling or moving along towards that small measure of peace and that good life that I want to live in. And you can kind of watch the progress or the pitfalls or the failures or the successes of all that. And I think that's all I gotta say. But again, I want to reiterate, the walks are going to be there. That was what I started the channel with, and they're going to be in there. Some of them might be 10 minutes, some might be an hour. They'll be in there. And I think I am going to wrap it up. Like I said, it's a little wonky right now, but go watch the beginning episodes of Seinfeld and how Kramer and George, the characters, haven't been defined yet. And then look at the later ones and go, whoa, they really eased into them. Or Cheers, how Norm and Cliff the mailman talk differently almost at the beginning. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into the flow and be more comfortable and come up with more of a flow to these. But anyway, I'm rambling enough. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. This is my life, and it's ending one YouTube video at a time. Good night, guys.